UJAM is free web-based software that will take a melody and harmonize it. It's kind of like pressing one of the buttons on your synthesizer to give you a country or a reggae or a rock beat behind something. But the interesting thing that it does is it actually listens to the melody and it decides which chords go with it. So it does an auto harmonize. Let's give it a try. First thing that I did was take this Herring Etude in Note Flight. That's the trumpet all district band solo, and exported just that as a WAV file. And once I had it as a WAV file, I could go over to UJAM and log myself in, and I can upload it. So it'll take a second. It'll let us upload an audio file. I'm going to browse and try to find it. I believe I put it in my Building Better Bands folder. There's two of them. Let's go with the WAV, because the MP3 didn't work when I tried it. It's supposed to work, but it didn't. So it's going to take a little bit of a while to load. Honestly, I've had some trouble with students able to get UJAM working. Sometimes at school it doesn't work well because of the firewalls at the school, but it is something that kids love playing with, and if they can record themselves all by themselves, they can go and add it to UJAM and put all different kinds of backgrounds behind it, and it's something they really enjoy doing. So it looks like it's almost ready. Preparing our song. Once we get in there, I'm not going to do a lot of editing, but we first select style. You can do some edits on the melody. You can edit which chords go with which parts of the melody. You can do some editing of the song form, and you can actually make it sound pretty professional. So let's see. Here's our melody down here. We can play it. And we can kind of shop around for some different sounds. Folk group. Let's go with some disco. I think we'll go with that. So I click up here. I'm done shopping. I'm going to select style. It thinks about it for a minute, and you have to watch. It's going to show you its progress right here. You have to wait a few seconds until it gets ahead of you, kind of like YouTube. It has to buffer, so you want to let it kind of go a little ways before you start playing it. So here's what we'll sound like. So the kids can go and put all kinds of stuff behind them. I don't think this is really something you can use as an in-class activity necessarily. See, it's buffering. I didn't let it go far enough ahead. Oh well, I didn't let it go far enough ahead and buffer. But I think this is something that you could show kids in class, but and they could use on their own if they want to, just to make things more interesting. So I'm going to save and share. I'm just going to call this one Herring Disco. Give it a title there. I could put it on Facebook. Download an MP3. I could put it on a place called SoundCloud, which is an MP3 hosting service. You get a few of them for free, then they want to start charging you. So it says I can share it. I can share it with all the UJAM folks, but I'm just going to download the MP3. And save it. There it is. There's my downloads. Let's open it and see if it worked. Of course it's secure. Go ahead and play it. There we go. So it's just a fun tool for kids to get to mess around with mess around with lots of different backgrounds, and they don't have to know anything about Harmony. It'll do it for them, and if they like it, great. And if they want to get into messing with it, then they certainly can. So I hope UGM is something that at least you and some of your students will be able to enjoy. Good luck.